The Immortal is a bit of a joke in the Invincible universe, just constantly dying and losing every fight he's in. Seriously, all the man does is take L's. And today, let's see if his luck changes. Homelander versus Immortal is a pretty popular fight on the internet right now, but if the Immortal really wants to prove himself as a top dog, well, can he take down the entire 7? Let's find out. The Immortal has been around for many, many years. He's older than the legend of King Arthur, serving as one of his legendary knights. He discovered North America and fought in the Revolution for the revolutionaries. He even served as president under the alias of Abraham Lincoln. Later, he became a superhero, and a member of the original Guardians of the Globe. And of course, that's where he gets his legendary fight with Omni-Man. The Immortal is no one's favorite hero, and he gets clowned on quite a bit because of that. But he's still really powerful. Outside of Viltrumites, well, Immortal is seen as one of the big guns and most powerful heroes on Earth. That's really saying something. In fact, he's one of 3 heroes who's been said to be able to compare to a Viltrumite's power, with the other 2 being Alan the Alien and Adam Eve. And so Immortal can do just that. He's been able to press Omni-Man in fights a few different times, most notably when Immortal is really royally pissed off. And he's given Invincible good fights before too. Sure, there have been times before when Invincible is able to just absolutely clown on him. The Immortal even knows that Invincible is powerful enough to kill him. But even still, Immortal was able to fight against an alternate evil Invincible for days on end before finally going down. He's not necessarily what I would call weak. Now, because the Immortal is literally immortal, well, his durability is a little bit tricky to properly scale, because Immortal really is constantly dying, like just all the time. He's always brought back, and you just had to put all his pieces back together again for him to come back to life. But still, seems like almost everything can kill him. But in that, well, his durability is kinda hard to truly see. But Robot seemed to believe that he was close to invincible in terms of toughness. He can take attacks from some pretty powerful opponents, and even when he is injured, seems like he can ignore a large part of that pain and keep on fighting. Lastly, while Immortal is really pretty fast, flying around at Mach speeds and leaving sonic booms everywhere he goes. He's got no problem blitzing opponents with his speed, and equally has no problem of ending fights as quickly and easily as possible. The 7 are a team of legendary superheroes owned and managed by Vought International, who are usually meant to be the 7 best heroes on Earth. But come on now, we all know that's not true. And for this video, well, we're going to be talking about the 7's roster from mostly Season 2, because that was when they seemed to be at their most powerful. So, Homelander, Starlight, Queen Maeve, A-Train, Black Noir, Stormfront, and we'll add in the Deep to actually have 7 people. And for starters, well, there is the Deep, who's basically the 7's version of Aquaman. Problem is, he can't really do much to anyone in an actual fight. He's basically only useful when he's in the water. So he's kind of a joke. He's stronger than most people, but really has no true fighting experience. You can definitely take him down with a good gill punch. Then there's Starlight. She's surprisingly strong, overpowering normal people, sending them flying. She can even fight against Stormfront, the evil super Nazi. She's surprisingly tough, can take attacks from Black Noir, can take lightning blasts from Stormfront, can take bullets straight to the chest. But her main power is her ability to manipulate light and manipulate electricity. She can fire out light blasts that can take down steel doors, hurt Stormfront, and just casually send people flying all around. Plus, she can create light so bright that will literally blind you. And it seems like she's getting more and more powerful as time goes on. Black Noir is like the Batman of the group, the dark, mysterious master martial artist. He's super strong, ripped a man's face open and pounded on Starlight. He's incredibly durable, taking point-blank explosions, taking bombs and bullets, even taking blast from a Starlight. He's also definitely the best fighter on the team, best one out of the group. He's taken down Kimiko, Starlight, and the boys. A-Train is the fastest man in the world, speedster of the 7. He's the Flash, although nowhere really near fast as the Flash. He's able to outrun bullets, dodge Starlight's blasts, kind of fight at super speed, and if he's going fast enough, run straight through people. Plus, he's strong enough to literally pull a train. A-Train's also got absolutely no problem using his powers with some pretty lethal results, so don't get on his bad side. Queen Maeve is essentially Wonder Woman. She's strong enough to stop a speeding truck cold, stop it dead in its tracks. So that means she's pretty freaking durable too. Plus, she can take bullets point blank absolutely no problem. She can restrain Black Noir, she can fight against Stormfront. She was even able to give Homelander a run for his money for a brief moment, but she's also clearly got her limits. Although it's balanced out by the fact that she's one of the only ones who actually knows how to fight. Stormfront is Homelander's Nazi lover, and she's definitely one of the most powerful supes in the world. She's superhumanly strong. She's able to overpower both Kimiko and Starlight, even throw around Homelander in a kinky sort of way. She's superhumanly tough, at least somewhat, but her main powers come from her electricity and lightning manipulation. Her lightning blasts are able to take down pretty much anyone who gets in her way. When she really lets loose and goes all out, well, she's able to destroy entire buildings. And then there's the most powerful of them all, Homelander, an evil, twisted, psychopathic, narcissistic Superman. He's way stronger than anyone else around him, to the point where even other heroes like Queen Maeve and Starlight can do absolutely nothing to him. He's completely bulletproof. No other hero can take him out. It's even been said that there isn't a weapon on Earth that they haven't thrown at Homelander. They've all failed. He's incredibly fast, even faster than A-Train, but he mostly just uses that speed to fly around. Flying from one point to another, doesn't really use it in a fight. His main tactic in a fight is his heat vision. He'll just laser everybody around him. Doesn't care at all. Doesn't give an F. So, who wins? Well, let's break it down. Now, Homelander versus the Immortal is a fight that's getting talked about a lot on the internet recently, mostly because it's just one giant meme. Both Immortal and Homelander lose against almost anyone, so put them against each other, and surely someone's gotta come out on top, right? Well, yeah, but I want to take it to the next level and see if Immortal can finally step up as a true powerhouse. Can he take down all the 7, including Homelander? Well, yeah, he can, relatively easily, in fact. Because the problem here is that adding in the 7 doesn't actually change the fight all that much. There's a good argument that the 7 combined couldn't take down Homelander. And there's a good argument that Homelander can't do anything against the Immortal. Like, Homelander just doesn't have near the strength or durability to compete with the Immortal. Queen Maeve is strong enough to give him a nosebleed. So just imagine what Immortal can do against him when Immortal can give Omni-Man a nosebleed. And Omni-Man just straight up no-sold multiple nuclear bombs. When Homelander and Soldier Boy clashed and fought each other, who are like the 2 most powerful heroes in the verse, well, they were just barely able to damage a house. Omni-Man and Immortal fought, and they were absolutely wrecking havoc all around them. While Homelander has threatened that he can destroy a city before, Immortal actually followed through and wiped 10 cities off the map during his reign as the Mad King. Maybe. Maybe you can argue that Homelander could laser his head off. His neck definitely seems to be a weak spot, but I don't see that as a strong possibility. And if that doesn't happen, which it won't, Immortal is beating Homelander and then absolute dog walking the rest of the 7. Immortal is closer to Omni-Man and Invincible and other Viltrumites, so true powerhouses, than Homelander is to Immortal. And the 7 are way behind both of them, including people like Maeve and Stormfront. Immortal will have no problem just one-shotting them or simply tossing them up into outer space. Yeah, the Immortal is a bit of a joke, but there's not a doubt in my mind that he's not taking this one. Immortal wins.